I'd like to introduce to you Transcendence Map Oracle. She's pleased to meet you. This deck is very different in structure and reading method than a lot of other decks. She provides the other side of the coin that is open and in flow and about how everything is so connected rather than each card being very much in its own label and title and umbrella dominion energy, which is so vital for moving through this experience. But she offers that magnetic void where all creation is connected and ready to spring forth. Transcendence Map Oracle bypasses much of our current mental patterns, our very notion of reasoning. Her objective is to liberate us from the deeper layers of those thought projection programs. That logical side we have been funneled into leading from and focusing on and utilizing more. So she reflects to the reader a holographic, very open flow that activates our soul remembrance in a potent manner. When I took time and space in Oaxaca, Mexico, to just be with the earth and the land and the sea and the plants and the animals and not talk to hardly anyone and not work and just commune, not even move around or travel much, she started coming through. I was getting creative and then surprised to realize that it was an oracle deck coming through. That's where she lives, in the spontaneity and that surprise force. She lives outside of planning and trying to figure out things and that labor towards something. Her frequency guides us through the many layers of those cloudy attempts at control and outcome and expectation to outcome. She offers a hand as we step out of those labels and into the depth of the existential feelings. Transcendence Map Oracle is a visual and written translation of records. The deck as a whole is a scroll of those records and a map for navigating back through. She is a translation into this density and time space from the human DNA as a multidimensional cosmic citizen, from the true seed of life and the ancient future records that are continuing to unveil. The deck is coded to come to life as Gaia and Tara and this realm receives the higher octaves of frequency. She will open with the cycles as our blueprints do and the very notion of Oracle does. But she is so precisely linked to these cycles. It's fascinating to watch and supports our alchemy on this journey in a very strategic manner. This deck asks us to slow down, to release our grip, to question without an yes or no, or a very linear way of asking, very open-ended essential questions that loosen our attachments to outcome. Each card is rich in symbolic activations and energetically layered. A single card pull can bring through a lot to process and integrate, so allow that time and space with the deck. When multiple cards are drawn for a spread, the map plays a founding role in the reading. So look for, do any cards connect or almost connect? Is there a missing piece here? She serves as a puzzle in that way too. Is the missing piece in this reading in the middle or above or below? These conversations play a narrative and a piece of the structure in the reading. Are any symbols or concepts repeating in the holographic nature that she holds? When using Transcendence Map with other decks, she seems to serve as a very powerful connector and conductor. So many decks do that, where bringing the pieces of other facets in the reading all together in a summation type energy. It's very crowning and or founding energy. Her order from bottom to top and right to left flips our processing patterns all the way around. It's awesome. This structure supports our collective remembrance as we cycle through these timeline loops and alchemize the ancestral layers. This way of organizing challenges the way we were taught to linear process. So that flip is so awesome and exciting and really does a lot to our consciousness in supporting opening it and that open awareness. I feel her methods and signature will change and bloom with the cycles, as I was saying before. It will be exciting to watch. Transcendence Map Oracle is here to support our liberty and inner authority in a way I have yet experienced with another deck. She can be strong willed in doing this, though. So, if there are those linear questions or expectation to outcome when using a card deck, she will mirror back a blast open to all outcomes and potentials, but still providing a path and a compass for navigation. I am still processing much of her energy and codes coming through, as I said, and that's the point. She challenges us to open even more and step into this allowance and acceptance and trust with so much more saturation. She is ready. Let's do it. A whole next phase with a completely different approach as we bloom in this experience.